and welcome back to our channel, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Tiffany, and this is our Canadian family life. Alright everyone, so it's that time again. You guessed it, it's time for a seed plant update. And well, let's be honest, it's only been 2 weeks. We've got some, but it ain't a lot. But what we do have, we're excited to show you guys. And I also have something else to show you guys that I'm excited about too. So, without further ado, I'm going to flip you around. I'm going to show you guys our seeds. You can't wait, can you? Alright, let's go check them out. There you guys go. What do you think? Can you see them? Huh? Can you? Can you see it? Like I said, it's not much, but it's something. But as per always, let's start over here with our first survival seeds. So as you can see, we has a bean back there, and he's doing good and everything. Unfortunately, our other bean did not come up, so we're going to be replanting that and trying again soon before we have to raise the light here for that bean. So that'll be in the next video. And when we pan over here, so the bean, doing good. So come over here, and you see back there, marshmallow's doing good, not so much in the thyme. More lemon balm. That's right, I got more lemon balm growing, so that's awesome. We have one little chive, so I'm going to have to plant some more seeds there too, I think. Looks like we only have one little mint, so we'll probably have to also plant more in there. And then the 2 basils that we did have somehow died. So we're going to replant them as well. So we'll be starting there again. And then here's the borage. We actually had 2 of the borage come up. So as you see, we've thinned it down to just the 1, and it's doing really well. The beets haven't come up yet at all. There is something in the lavender, but I'm not sure if it's an actual lavender or not. It's off to the side in the corner back there, so I'm not sure if that's actually a lavender or not. I forget where exactly he planted the seeds. But they're a slow start in germination anyway, so I didn't expect to see anything thus early.
Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and become part of the family.
Same with the sage. I know you guys can't probably see in there with the glare of the grow lights, but there's not much going on in the sage. But you'll notice, look at the lettuces. Oh, I'm going to need to water them, but look at the lettuces. Aren't they doing great? That one back there survived the transplant. Alright everyone, so as you can see, we were doing a little bit of an experiment. So, the ones back there, the lettuce back there you see, if you remember right, they have the lid on them. And they're kind of stretched and a little deformed and not quite growing great. And then this one had no cover on it. And look at them. They're nice and tight down. The second set of leaves coming in. And they're looking really, really good. So we are coming to the realization that we don't think lettuce likes our little covers. Now, the other experiment we're running is over here with the kale. That obviously has no lid. That does have a lid. Kale takes a little while longer to come up. So, we'll see how this experiment goes and see how kale likes it. So yeah, as you guys saw, our experiment kind of sort of didn't work with our lettuce. So, we have them separated now, and they're thriving. And this lettuce didn't do anything. This one, it kind of did the same thing. It came up and kind of croaked on us. We're starting to think that for some of our seeds, our lovely little lids that you see there on the kale aren't going to work. The kale back there doesn't have anything. And I just checked before I started this. That kale has nothing either. But kale does take a little while for us to start. So if we don't see something start soon, we will probably add more seeds. And down here, we have our pepper. That's right, there's our survival seed second pepper. Isn't it cute? That just came up a couple of days ago, so it's doing well. And then after figuring out how to grow this one, it needed complete darkness, I have an echinacea. Aren't that great? So, you're probably all wondering what is happening with Tom Tomato and his friends. Well, let me show you. I'm now out here to show you guys Tom and his friends. So without further ado, bum bada boom! Here's Tom. There he is. So as you hear, we got some wind. But Tom is a little droopy, and I'll be taking care of him in just one moment. But he's not doing too bad. Growing really nice and tall. He's got several little blossoms on him. Now, our members got a sneak peek of these guys already a couple of days ago. So it's now your turn, everyone, to see what's going on. Yeah, like I said, he's looking a little droopy, but I've got something out here that's going to help with that. Then look at the peppers. Look at them. Look at the flowers. We got several flowers, and if I go down, you can see right there, we have a pepper there. And we have another little pepper there. I believe there's one down here too. There's one under there, right there. See? So we've got, what, 3 peppers already? And multiples that could be turning into peppers. So that's awesome. We can't wait for them to be ready for us to harvest and try. So that's amazing. And you guys probably already noticed, my lemon balm has gone nuts. Look at that, everyone. It's growing, and I'm actually going to have to start taking some of this and using it here soon. It's growing so nice. But there's my lemon balm. And then there's our little tree who now is out here, and you see, look at that in the middle. He's growing, he's thriving, he's getting stuff. So we're amazed at how well he bounced back. And then, of course, the onions. They're actually starting to thrive out here. They're just not as big as we would have thought they would have been at this point in time. But we also haven't tried the Vineyard Chicks trick with nitrogen. And then this is our big surprise. Look at the squash, everyone. Can you imagine? If you go back and see our video where we were so concerned about the pests, you see that one, that leaf right there, I'll probably have to take off. But look, new growth, new everything. If you look, we've got new buds. It's amazing how much it came back. We are so grateful that it actually did. So we might actually get some squash out of this one, guys. Stay tuned to find out. And then last but not least, there is one of our borage. So it's got its second set of leaf coming in, and it survived the transplant, so that's awesome. But as I was stating, I have something that will help these guys right now. So be back with you guys in just 1 second, and we'll get this done.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and join the family.
Alright, through the magic of YouTube, I've already grabbed it. You'll see, what does it say on it? That's right, I made some plant food. So let's go down here, and we're going to give Tom a little bit of a fertilizing. Here we go, Tom. So Tom now has his drink of water with fertilizer in it. Now we're just going to kind of do the same for everybody here. Kind of just fertilize them a little bit, get them a little food. We'll even give the tree a little. Don't want to give them too much, though. We also have rain coming. Ooh, look at that, everybody. I see sun. So we're just going to fertilize everybody and give them a nice little drink. Let's see if that helps them grow better. So there you guys go. Everybody's gotten their drink. Okay, so I'm back inside now. And you'll probably notice something a little different here on the floor. Yeah, you guessed it. Something looks a little different, right? Well, as you can see, the Mister system is not hooked up. And I will explain a little bit more in a little bit as to why that is. But as you can see, the parts are all done. So Chris 3D printed all of this. Well, not the pipes, obviously. But you'll see here our tank has a new lid. And these hinges, Chris designed himself so that when the lid lifts up, it can go like this. but can also go this way. So you guys get to see that he designed those hinges because we found some hinges that just didn't work. So this is the lid here that will lift up. And he put a hole in the back for an automated watering system should we go down that road, in a little bit down that road, which we just might. And then there is the new mister tank. So these parts up here didn't take very long to print. Here, on the other hand, yeah, that bottom tank and those pieces there, and that bottom tank I think took, what was it, 22 hours? I'm sorry, guys. This here, where you see the hole and everything, this goes in that hole there, and then there's one of the misters, and the holes on the side there, you can see them there. This goes out of it, and inside of it, Chris has siliconed it and has a little spot for the base of the mister that has seen better days to sit in and such. But that bottom part took about, I think, 22 hours. If I'm wrong, I will confirm that with Chris and put it at the bottom of the screen. And then you see the part that holds the pipes right there. We'll probably give you a better look next update when we have the sucker fired up. But he designed all of this. This is all his original design to fit the pipes for the mister system, as you see, that will connect to the pipes back there. And then this is where the fan is that blows all of the air down, and so the mist comes out the pipes. And again, Chris designed that. But this part here and that part back there took 12 hours each to print. So 3D printing is awesome, but sometimes it does take a time, so you have to adjust for that as well. So we hope that next plant update we'll have that ready and raring for you guys to go. But you guys got to take a quick look at it and see. It looks pretty amazing, doesn't it? All right, everyone. So as that suggests, it's now chat time with Tiffany. Woohoo! So as you all saw, plants are doing good. The ones outside are thriving. They're doing amazing. The ones inside we had some seed struggles, but we've also had it really cold in here and everything. So we've had to adjust our temperatures so we can help the seed germination and get them going and everything like that. So they're doing good. And so far, not pest in sight. Well, we've had a couple of flies, but so far, so good. We're going to set out all those little blue traps you probably saw in the video there, that one is set up. But we're going to set up some more of those so that we can catch anything that might go after them. So that's awesome. The plants are doing great. Now, as I stated, the 3D printer, that's right. When you 3D print, there's several things that come into play. You have to take into consideration weather. Like if it's too windy or the possibility of thunderstorms and power outages, you can't take that risk because it's not good. I mean, it does have a pause feature, but trust me, if it's paused for a couple of hours because you've lost your power, it's not a good thing. And you don't want to be scrapping parts, so you have to take that into consideration. And then we also had lots against us. Like we had the weather, like I was just stating. Then we also had a heat wave come through, and that kept the humidity up. That is one important thing when you're 3D printing. You have to keep the humidity as low as you possibly can. We try to get the filament down to as low as we can because printing wet filament or humid filament doesn't work. It strings and it deforms and it's all around just a mess. So, yeah, you don't want that. So we've been fighting the humidity and just all of that sort of stuff. And it's been a struggle to get the parts done. If it wasn't one thing, it was another. And it took us until today. As of filming right now, I'm filming the day before you guys are seeing this. This is on Saturday at, hang on, I don't know what time it is. Where's my time? There's my time. It is Saturday at almost 6 o'clock that I'm filming this outro. Yes, I know I'm leaving it to last minute, everybody. No one's perfect. But I'm filming this because we just got the last part done. That was the last lid part and everything like that. And the other thing that you have to take into consideration is how long things take. Like you saw what he did, and it took designing took him about 4 days, and that was him working like 10 hours a day on each thing, and a heck of a lot of measuring and a heck of a lot of tweaking until he finally got it to work where it was perfect. So that took time. And then I have my little notes here. The lids for the mister system, the tank, each half took 4.5 hours, so 9 hours total. The 2 hinge parts took about 2 hours for all 4 of those. Then the 2 pins that hold the hinges together were about an hour. The bottom tank that you saw the ribs with the holes in it and that he siliconed that will hold the water took about 22 hours to print, and probably was the easiest thing that he had to design in all of this, believe it or not. Even though it took the longest, it was the easiest to design. Then the fan, where the fan sits, took about 15 hours. Where you saw the pipes coming out, took another 15 hours. And then, I didn't show it in the video, but you'll see it next week when we go to fire this up, and we'll show you a little bit more in depth of what they look like. There were 4 hooks on the side, 2 on the top, on either side of where the pipes go in, and then 2 on the tank below that, just to kind of, we're going to use something like string or something to kind of attach it so that it sinks down and so no mist will escape and such. So that was what it takes a lot of time to print and design. And then I was stating how today the last part finished at 1 p.m. today. That's right. It finished just in the nick of time. And this is all that's left. You see that, everyone? See that? How much is left? You see all that? That is what's left of a 1 kilogram spool of filament. That's how much it took. This is all that's left. And that last part was finishing, and Chris was literally standing there. I have a picture, I'll insert it right here, and I believe I did a community post about it, where he's literally holding it. It's in the printer, and he's holding it up off of the roll to make sure that last part finished without any hitches. So all of these things work against you. You have bed adhesion, heat. Sometimes you need hotter, sometimes you need cooler. So that's what slowed us down. But it's definitely a labor of love at this point in time, and still a growing and learning process. But we hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, maybe help us out by hitting that thumbs up and sharing it or commenting, because we always love reading the comments. And I may be slow at getting back to you all, but I promise I do get back to comments as quickly as I can. I'm just so busy these days. I try, I really do. I promise I will get back to you a few comments. So leave comments down below. We love reading them. And if you haven't yet, come join the family. We get up to a lot of fun, chaos. We have some holiday fun coming up, because Canada Day is coming up, like, literally on Monday. So we have some fun activities planned for that. And the weather, even though we've had some bad weather, we've had some good. So we're getting outside more, and we're just having fun being a family. So if that's the kind of content you're looking for, come join our family. We welcome everybody with open arms and open hearts. But that being said, it's late enough now. I really do have to get dinner started, and I have to get this edited. So I'll see everybody in the next one. Bye, everybody. Alright, everyone, so this is kind of what I was talking about a little while ago. This is what we've had to deal with when it comes to our weather and such. We've had cloudy days, and if you can hear, we've also had rain and just the sun trying to peek through. But these are the kind of things that we've been dealing with over the course of the last little while, the storms and everything like that have come through and that we're fighting against when it comes to 3D printing.